The collector's last hour. The air in the study was thick with the scent of old paper, polished wood, and the faint metallic tang of fear. Detective Miller ran a gloved hand over the pristine mahogany desk. Elias Thorne, the notorious antique collector, lay sprawled on the Persian rug, a single ornate dagger protruding from his chest. No forced entry, no signs of struggle. The sprawling estate was locked down from the inside. Cause of death, single stab wound to the heart, the medical examiner, Dr. Chen, stated flatly, rising from the body. Time of death, approximately 2 a.m. Looks like a clean job. Miller surveyed the room. Thorne was known for his eccentric collection, and the study was a testament to it. Walls lined with ancient weapons, display cases filled with intricate pocket watches, and shelves overflowing with rare manuscripts. Any witnesses? Miller asked Sergeant Reyes, who was meticulously cataloging items. None, sir. The butler was asleep in his quarters at the other end of the house. Says he heard nothing. Thorne lived alone, mostly. Miller's eyes were drawn to a large, antique grandfather clock in the corner. Its pendulum swung with a slow, hypnotic rhythm. He noticed it was stopped at exactly 2:07 a.m. The time of death, Dr. Chen, was roughly 2 a.m. This clock stopped at 2:07. Why 7 minutes later? Miller mused aloud. Chen shrugged. Perhaps the killer bumped it on the way out, or it had its own mechanical issue. Not uncommon for old clocks. Miller wasn't convinced. He walked over to the clock. It was a magnificent piece, dark wood, intricately carved. He gently opened its glass door. The internal mechanism was a maze of brass gears and springs. He noticed something peculiar tucked into a tiny gap between two gears, just behind the minute hand. It was a minuscule scrap of paper, barely visible, no bigger than a fingernail. Carefully using tweezers, Miller extracted the paper. It was stiff, almost parchment-like. He unfolded it. On it, written in elegant looping script, was a single three-digit number, 724. "What's this, sir?" Reyes asked, peering over his shoulder. "A message," Miller replied, his mind racing. "And it stopped the clock. Our killer didn't just stab Thorne. They left a clue." He looked around the room, his gaze sweeping over the collection. Thorne was a collector. Everything in this room had a value, a history, or a catalog number. 724, Reyes repeated. Could it be a date, a code? Miller's eyes landed on a display case filled with Thorne's famous collection of historic pocket watches. Each one was meticulously labeled with a small brass plaque. He walked over, his heart pounding a little faster. He scanned the plaques, moving from left to right, his finger tracing the numbers. Item 721, French repeater, 1789. Item 722, Swiss chronometer, WWI. Item 7